Hello all my makeup freaks and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Stephanie. So today's video is going to be a Q&A. I asked for people on my Facebook page and Twitter to ask me questions. So I have quite a few questions. I haven't really went through and read them all because we're just going to jump right in here on my phone. I actually really love my phone, and it should have been in my monthly favorites since y'all know it's the new phone, but since I'm scatterbrained and forgetful, it will probably be in my next month's favorites because I love my phone. I have quite a few questions from fellow YouTubers, so if I can find their channel names, I'll put a list down below. I'm going to try to do that. The first question is, if you could redo one moment in your life, what would it be and why? There's so many moments, yeah, that like you think about and wish you could do differently. But like picking one off the top of my head, I can't really think like what it would be. Because you know, like certain things like I hate have happened, but then they kind of had to happen for my life to be the way it is. I guess like the main thing that I would want to change that would not be like a major life thing that I could change would be not to get into the car with my friend that wound up having a wreck later that night, because like from then on my knees have been like screwed up, and I'm like, not, you know, I was 19 at the time, so that's kind of a bad thing, and I missed college because of that. But overall, like I really wouldn't change anything. Next, this girl asked like a ton of questions. Thank you, Monique. Number one, if you had to keep one hair color forever, what would it be? It would probably be like my normal black hair. I really do like that. I think that suits me. Probably next after that would be purple, just because I really do like that. But yeah, it would probably just be like black, because that would be cool. Like if I had like my natural color hair and never went gray, that would be nice. But yeah. Number two, favorite tattoo and one you'd like to get next. My favorite is probably my chest piece. I love it. I think it's really colorful, and I like that it's like bold, and I like that it's something that people can see generally. I have worn, like I started wearing shirts that like are cut like this, not like too low because you don't want to be trashy, but like where you can see my tattoo. And then I've gotten where I don't like shirts that cover my tattoo. I don't know why. It's just something I don't particularly like. Next up, I really want to get, you know, I have like this skull on this finger. I want to get like a girly skull on this finger with like a cute bow, or like maybe purple like heart eyes or something like that, just to make it like a little girlied up, so it'd be like the two parts of my personality. That's probably my next one, especially since like that one, those don't really cost that much, like little finger tattoos. Big ones, I would like to get some tattoos on my thighs, and I want to get this sleeve started, but I'm still kind of in the like what do I want phase. I kind of think I want a full Doctor Who sleeve, but still gotta like work that in my head if that's exactly what I want. Number three, favorite sweet right now is the nips. If you saw it in my favorite video, but I love anything chocolate. Number four, favorite holiday. It's really a mixture between Halloween and Christmas. I love Halloween. I love spooky stories. I love the time of year that it is. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. It's just perfect. I think it's really fun. But Christmas just has like that magically Christmas feeling to me. And like your family's all together. So yeah, that's kind of a toss-up. Number five, childhood nickname is Sissy. Hidden talent. I don't know that I have any hidden talents. I think all my talents, if I have them, are kind of out in the open. Favorite band, singer, or song? No, excuse me. The next question was most embarrassing moment. Well, my most embarrassing moment lately is I was getting dressed, and for whatever reason, a lot of time I put my makeup on and then like put my clothes on. I think it's because like I don't want to have like fallout all over my clothes. And for whatever reason, I right before like while I was getting dressed, I got super thirsty and I wanted a drink. And I walked myself into the kitchen wearing blue jeans and a bra. So I didn't have a shirt on. At that point, I realized that people were working in my house, which I had known like earlier in the day, but had forgotten conveniently. So I kind of walked in with no shirt on, people working in my house. That was pretty embarrassing. Yeah. The next question is favorite band, singer, song. Oh my lord, I don't know, because I have a hard time like making up my mind what is my favorite about something. I can kind of say like, oh yeah, I like this and I like this. I would say right now I really like 21 Pilots, and I really like Ride by 21 Pilots. I think it's called Ride. Yeah. And as far as favorite singer, like Adele is pretty up there. As far as like, ooh, singer, Adele, yeah. Favorite movie of all time. Once again, like saying like this is my favorite movie of all time, it's hard for me. I would say I really love Titanic, and I really love Still Magnolias. Still Magnolias is like one of those movies that I can like go back and watch over and over again and never get tired of it. And I really like Motel Hell. So yeah, all of those, kind of weird. I know, it's like a weird like variety of movies. If you could visit one place in the world, where and why? I have so many places that I want to go. This is also hard. I would say I would really like to go to Ireland. I don't actually know why. So I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I love it, and I think it's like a cool place, and I would really like to visit. Last question from her is, one thing only family knows about you, anything, a story, young or adult, not serious, anything. Okay, so I will tell you the story, which I don't think I have ever mentioned this. I may have, just because, I mean, it's silly, but I was like a very little kid. I would say like 4, 5, 6. I would pretend at times to be a cat. And my family was so funny that they actually named the cat that I pretended to be Twinkle. So I was like Twinkle the cat. So whenever I got in like my cat persona and I would like purr or like rub against someone's legs, wanted to pet my head, they would call me Twinkle. Funny enough, Liliana at times pretends to be a dog or a cat. I think it's hilarious, since like it's like something we had in common, and I don't know why I did it, except I did know we had like a lot of cats when I was growing up, so maybe that's what it was. I'm not positive. Okay, so my friend Sabrina, and she does have a YouTube channel, I'll be putting hers, and so does Monica, I think. Okay, she said, do you find it difficult to be so open about your sexuality on YouTube? So if you haven't seen my other videos, I am actually pansexual and I'm gender fluid. Technically, if you want to get technical, I'm actually pan-romantic, gray-sexual, and gender fluid, but I usually don't talk about like the whole like asexual part. It's not, I don't think it's that difficult to understand, and I don't know. I mean, maybe if like y'all want me to talk about it, I will, but there it is. Yes and no. Number one, a lot of people don't realize that the first video that I talk about me being pansexual was actually me coming out to everyone in my life. I decided that I just was going to tell everyone, and a lot of people actually found out through that. I mean, I literally just sent the videos like, here, there's something you need to see. Yeah, and I had come out to very few people, like in my own family. Like I came out to some, and then I kind of was like, okay, this is it. This is who I am, and I'm just gonna open it up. So that was like a very like freeing experience for me. I know it's kind of odd, and I have gotten like some questions like, why didn't you just tell us? Why didn't you told everybody in the world, basically, because anybody could click on, you know, this video and see. And I mean, it's because like I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of. I don't feel like it's something to hide. I'm very happy with who I am, and I'm very happy with who I'm in a relationship with, and I'm just happy. So I would say it was difficult at first to like get the courage up. And honestly, talking about being gender fluid was worse on me, or not worse, but it was harder on me to get up the courage than talking about like being pan. Hello? Hey, I'm making a video, baby. Can you go brush your teeth? Look at the babies. Look at the babies. Come here and say hey first. Look. Look who came in. Hey. She's brushing her teeth. Alright, you can come back in just a minute. I think coming out as gender fluid was a little harder, just because I think to me it was like a more personal thing. But I also think it's definitely something that needs to be talked about. Okay, so Lily's going to be in here for the rest of the video. So it wasn't something that I was ashamed of. It was just something, this is very personal, and I was like worried about sharing it with the world. Okay, next question from Ashley is, what do you think is the biggest challenges kids face growing up currently? I think that they're going to have to learn how to not make social media their world. When I was growing up, like, social media wasn't a thing, and the world is very different. I think now, because of social media, you get mad at someone and like everybody in the whole world knows it, you know, which is fun. I mean, social media is fun. I just don't think it should be. No, ma'am, no, you're gonna have to leave if you keep that up. I just don't think it should be like everybody's world. And I think that you also have to understand that you need to get out and like hang out with people, not just sit like behind a keyboard. And I know like I am very, very guilty of this also, but I definitely think it's going to be a problem coming up, because I mean, that's all like Lily knows. She knows social media now. She has a Facebook account. I mean, she's only on it to play games. So next part of the question, what message do you hope people learn from watching your channel? Okay, so what I hope people learn is, what's the matter? What do you hope people learn from watching my channel, Lily?
Video.
Huh?
Video.
Videos. She hopes they learn videos. I hope that they learn how to blend their eyeshadow. Do I ever shop on Etsy, and if so, what stores? Etsy junkie here. I have shopped on Etsy a couple of times, mainly for earplugs, so like jewelry. But the person that I bought them from no longer has an Etsy shop, which makes me angry, because he did like glass plugs, like glass blowing, and it was like awesome. I've got to find somebody that does that again, because I love it. Next question. If you could get any piece of equipment for your channel, camera, lighting, editing software for free, what would you choose? I have like a good editor. I just don't use it. I mean, I use like the free editor because I haven't learned my good editing. I have lighting. I would probably, I mean, I could always have better lighting. I could always have a better camera. Technically, I would choose someone to edit my videos for me. So Amy asked, what kind of makeup remover do you use? This changes so much. It's hard. I love like good old-fashioned coconut oil. I think that works great. A lot of times I use a makeup wipe, my Equate Walmart brand makeup wipes. I like those a lot. I do like the Biodermal water whatever stuff. I like that too. It just depends on like what I'm in the mood for. What's one makeup product you couldn't live without? One physical item and one person. What makeup product I couldn't live without is probably something for my brows. I like different things. I do like the Anastasia Dip Brow. I like the ColourPop brow color. Just any kind of like that gel cream brow stuff, I have to have it. One physical item is probably my computer. And one person, I can't really pick one person. Like, I have to have like all the people that I have. Like, I have to have them. Don't put your hand in front of my face. Even this little goofball here, I have to have her. But I couldn't pick just one. She's gonna put on a show. I probably like behind us here. Okay. So my friend Joanne does have a channel. I'll put that down below. She says, have you used the Essence makeup brand before? And if so, what is your opinion on it? And I have. I've used some mascaras. I do have a lipstick that I don't think that I've tried. As far as their mascaras, I really like their mascaras. And
Can I lie down on you?
yes, you can.
I'm tired.
Okay. My view on Essence makeup is I think they're kind of like Wet n Wild, that they have a lot of little gems in the rough. It's not something that a lot of people think of, but it's really good. The things that they're really good at. I think there's some that are kind of like just chitsy and maybe kind of kid makeup like, but there is some good things. Last question is also from Sabrina. She had asked some questions before, and is, I like knowing favorite YouTubers. So who are some of yours? Sabrina, you're actually one of my favorite YouTubers. What are you doing, like a mouth pop? You're one of my favorite YouTubers, Sabrina. Jamie from the Curvy Nerd is one of my favorite YouTubers. I really love Misty. But she didn't ask me a question, but I really like her. I'll put her link down below. Bigger ones, I really like Jeffree Star, and I know he's like controversial, but I still love him. And
You remember when you got makeup on me?
yeah, I do remember when I got makeup on you. I can't think of any more right now. I'll put some like down below because there's some that I watch, but I just don't remember their names. If you have any other questions for me, be sure to ask them down below, because I will definitely do another Q&A video. I like to do these. I hope you don't mind that Lulabelle was in here with me. Do you like being in videos? You do? Okay. Because she's super cute. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.